Welcome to POUSE around the house. Now for a while I've had a leaky gutter, so today we're going to get up and try and repair it. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to fix it along the way. And the leaking I've been getting is from that joint up there and from that corner joint up there. Now at a quick look and watching it when it rains and it leaks, I think I know exactly the problem. This one up here is basically tilted. Now I fitted all this gutter myself, so I guess I'm to blame. I did this as part of the loft conversion, and you can see it just slightly dropped there. So I think that one may need some intervention, maybe a screw, something like that, just to tilt it back up so the water goes around the bend and carries on down onto the other roof. These gutters, in the heat of the summer and then the cold of the winter, they expand and contract terribly, especially the black one because it absorbs all that heat. And that one has quite simply just pushed out of that joint and needs pushing back in. Two fairly simple solutions, I guess, is actually just getting up there to do it. That's the difficult bit, but let's strap the GoPro on the head. We'll extend this ladder out now and we'll see what we can do. So before we get going, we'll take a quick look at my ladders. Now I borrowed these from my brother Big POUSE. Now you want a set of ladders that can extend safely to the height that you require. You want the two top ends nice and firm on that wall, and you want the bottom nice and wide, and you want that solid on the floor as well. No rocking around, or otherwise you're going to come off. It might be a good idea also to have someone else to stand down here and just keep their feet on that, and also if you fall, someone to ring 999. Although with the current state of the emergency services in Wales, certainly it'll probably be about 7 hours, so I wouldn't worry about that so much. This particular ladder, if you come here, you can see you've got this little catch there, and that's a safety catch. You release that to push the ladders up, as you just saw me do, and then you can slide them to the position you want. Anyway, without further ado, let's get up there and have a look. So you can already see by here, this gutter has worked itself right out of that bracket there. And the way this works is it should just simply clip in like that. So I'm just going to push this across as far as it needs to go. And if I get up here, I'm going to unclip that clip there and slide this inside like that on top of that rubber seal that you can see there. Right, it's clipped into that one, and then it's what you do is get that clip there and clip it straight over the top. So just in case you couldn't see that, you can see now you've got a clip there, there's a rubber seal underneath. You want to sit this bit of gutter on top of the rubber seal and then fasten the clips over the top like that. And you can see this one slopes down into that down pipe, and it gently slopes towards us there as well. So let's make our way back down. So I'm back down on the ground. I thought I'd quickly show you a brand new joint that I haven't yet used. Now in the situation we just saw, my gutter had come away from the joint. I simply pushed the gutter back over this rubber seal, sat it into place, and then clip this clip back over the top, and that was it, job done. Now if you find yourself in a situation where your rubber seal is actually worn out, you can replace these easily, and I'll put a link to these in the description section below. But you can buy these in like packs of 10 for a few quid, and the way you do that is by removing this clip in the same way I just showed you on the roof, like this. With the clip removed, you can take the rubber seal out like that, and you want to give it a good clean inside there and remove any debris. Take your new rubber seal, place that right up underneath that clip by there, sit it in the pre-moulded grooves. You slide your new gutter back in, and with a bit of persuasion you push that clip back over the top of your gutter like that. One thing to bear in mind is on the joint that we just saw on the roof, the gutter only has to go to about by there because it was actually a down pipe inside. And this particular one is just a union joint, and as you can see there, it's got guided lines, so if you are pushing one gutter up to the other, you leave this space between them for expansion and contraction. So you push one gutter up to there and one to there, and as you can see there, it says insert gutter to here. You may have a situation where both seals are completely knackered, the gutter's not in particularly good shape, and it might actually just be cheaper to replace the whole joint which comes with these seals anyway. That's entirely up to you, but if you are removing a joint, just make sure if there are any screws here in the back, you remove those first. Anyway, let's get back on the roof. Okay, so fix number 2. This one's a bit more sketchy because I've got to go higher and ladder's a little bit steeper on this one. So let's see, nothing really to hold on to, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful here. If you take a look at this gutter, you can see exactly the same thing happen. So it's not what I thought. You can see that this has expanded and contracted and worked its way out of that seal. So this now needs to sit back on that seal like the other one and clip it back in, which I will try to do with one hand. There we go, that's now clipped back in with the seal, and hopefully that's done the job. If you look up there, you can now see that dripping on that gutter, and I heard that click, and the problem I've caused now is I've just pulled that across so far. I think I've pulled it out of that joint, so now we're gonna have to go up and sort out joint number 3. So now up onto the garage roof. I'm just trying to lug up a piece of OSB here on my garage roof because I've just been on the roof and flipping heck is slippery. Right underfoot is slippery, so I'm going to try something a bit different here. I'm going to put down this OSB and I'm going to try a step ladder on it first. Look at that there. Oh, it's horrible. So what you'll see now is I've actually had to go back and get another set of ladders. The step ladder was too low. I've still got the OSB board on the roof of the garage for stability. It's a little bit, you know, 50-50. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. A platform would be better than a ladder's, but I think I'm going to be all right. So let's get up and take another look. There's always a rubber seal there and a rubber seal there where the clips go, and you need to position this onto that seal, and this was nowhere near. It actually slipped back that way just now. I'll clear this debris out. Just make sure he's on that seal enough without pulling it back out of the joint I just fixed. I think that's probably going to be okay there because we've got a good half of the seal there. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Do you see that move then? Right, now I'm going to fix that in there, clip that over. You can see now that's nicely sat in that seal, so hopefully no more leaky gutters. So hopefully now you can see that although a leaky gutter often presents itself as quite a big problem, the actual fix itself is often quite small. If you're interested in any of the tools or products I use in this video, I'll put links to those in the description section below. If you're interested in what I get up to when I'm not doing DIY, you can head over to my other channel, POUSE Out of the House. Like, watch, share, subscribe, and finally, if you found this video useful, then please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press that bell icon for regular notifications. I've been POUSE Around the House. Ta-ta, farewell.